Good morning, happy new year, and welcome back. It's like 11:15. I fear I have wasted my day by sleeping. I am gonna get up. I'm gonna have a quick wash and I don't know, do something. I did clean up most of last night. I think I did most of it, so it's not really much to do. And I've got loads of washing to do, but I don't want to do it because I'm scared of washing my bad luck away. If it's like that, then I'm doing lots of washing today. But it is not. I don't know what I'm going to do today. It's probably just relaxing because I'm back at work tomorrow, so big fat thumbs down. Oh my god. That is how you start the new year. Crispy ass bacon. Look at that. Oh. No, I didn't get in the shower. I just wanted to get downstairs instead. Also, I've been thinking about not washing anything on New Year's Day. Normally it's washing clothes, but then I was just thinking, I've had to wash the pots. I need to wash myself. So I think this one's a bit of a lie because I did it last year. I didn't do any clothes washing and I still crashed my car. So I'm obviously doing something wrong. I think I'm just going to ignore it and do chores. Well, actually, maybe not. I might just be a bit lazy today and do nothing because it is now 12:15 and I don't really want to... Oh my god. Look. Focus. Look at this sunset. Mind the dirty window. Look. It's gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful sunset for the start of 2026. Actually, I'm going to close that window because it is cold. Beautiful. What a day it has been. I have done nothing. I have had a shower. I put this like curl thing in my hair, so I haven't brushed it yet and it's still quite wet, but who knows, I might have quite curly hair tomorrow. All I've been doing is reading, scrolling and watching YouTube. I've hardly moved from my spot. It's coming up to 5 o'clock now. Me and Kieran are going to make a dinner for New Year's Day, like a nice dinner to set off the year. I spoke all about washing clothes and I haven't done that, so whatever. I mean, I washed myself and I washed some pots, so that's happening. Yeah, not much has happened today. Oh yeah, we're watching hockey. I hope we win this time. We are in overtime, so we will see how it goes.
Huge goal for Nottingham last night. This was a massive goal for Nottingham away.
We win. First game of the year. Now I die. Oh my gosh. It snowed. Look at that. Little lady. On that note, thankfully I am getting picked up today because I'm back at work. So all is back to normal now. No more Christmas, no more New Year's. It's all back to normal. Just that there's a little bit of snow on the ground. But yes, picking up. So thankfully I don't have to get the bus today. Hoping I might get a lift tomorrow, but if not, that's fine. I will just have to make sure I'm wrapped up very, very, very well because I think on my phone it said it was like -1 right now and it's currently 8:05 in the morning, so very cold, and I can only assume that it's going to be very cold inside the shop too, even with heating, because that's just how it is a lot of the time. Oh, how I wish I was staying at home. I've literally just got home, yeah, and this was at my front door. My mum has given me some soup and hummus. And I posted my prescription. through my door. So funny. Alright, I'm testing it. Look how fucking icy it is. Look at that road. I'm fucking scared. I'm having to waddle. Because I'm so scared I'm going to fall over. I'm mega wrapped up as well. Just in case. I mean, if I do fall and hit my head, at least I have a beanie on. Thought I'd do a bit of ASMR for you as I'm walking Rosalie. Because I'm cold. I bet she's so cold. Hello, I am home now and I didn't slip over, but I have my mum's soup freshly microwaved. I have some baguettes in the oven for me and Kieran with gonna put some butter on them so they melt and I can dip them in the soup. But I thought I'd what do you call it? Taste test my mum's soup, because I think I've said this multiple times, but we got her a soup maker for Christmas, so she's been soup mad. Okay. What is that? Slightly curry flavour. What is that? I shouldn't have any more because I'm supposed to be saving it for me and Kieran, but that's really nice. I'm gonna have to ask her what that is. Thumbs up from me. I'm gonna fucking scran it. I love soup. I love peasant food. Good morning. Happy Saturday. Oh wait, no, I thought I was gonna be ending the vlog, but I'm not. You're getting more this week because it's January and that's how I was doing it. Anyway, I'm wearing my alpaca jumper today because it's blooming cold. I think the last time I looked on my phone it was -2. It's still all snowy outside. Oh, you can't really see it on the house as much. But you know, oh look how pretty that looks. Damn. But at the moment I'm waiting for a pickup because thankfully I'm lucky enough that my manager and the lady I'm working with will pick me up and drive me to work. And I've had the heating on today as I was getting ready because I was so cold, and got to be quiet because Kieran's still in bed. The lucky git. However, that is what is happening today, unfortunately, is I am working. That's how I'll be now because I need to get that shmoney. I just wanted to say hello. Also, the soup that I had last night was pumpkin soup apparently, and it was so good and I want more. Hey. Yeah, I do come here often. What's that? You think I'm fit? You were joking? Come on then. I haven't vlogged. I haven't updated you. That's mainly because nothing has happened. It's currently 10 to 12, or more precisely 14 minutes to 12 midnight. And I got home and I had the realisation that I've actually been at work today. And it doesn't feel that way. It's really weird. The only thing I did was make a really crappy dinner and then play games. So there wasn't really much to update you with. And when I got home, I was so cold that all I wanted to do was just actually sit on my hands. So that was another thing I didn't really want to update you with. Anyway, now coming on to tomorrow, the only plan I do have is going to the shops. So I'm going to do a little, well, I say a little, I'm going to do a food shop. I've got my mum taking me at about 12, half 12, so I can get a little bit of a lie-in, thankfully. And then, not much. I'm going to be spending some time with Kieran because he's working away again. The man goes back to work and he's working away. His boss hates me. But maybe, I don't know, I can change the house some way for him because I like doing that. and I like surprises. I like giving people surprises. I'm going to make myself a drink, probably a hot chocolate, and getting Kieran a glass of some kind of liquid too. Other than that, I'm probably gonna go bed. I'm ready to go food shopping. Look at all my bags. Oh, I've not shown you anything I've done today. That's right, it's because I've done nothing. It's been very relaxing today. I've sat and played games. I've sat and stared at the wall for a bit. I am almost halfway through Dracula. It's making me realise I'm a very, very, very slow reader, or everyone's not reading books properly. Because, I mean, I'm really enjoying it. Like, I don't want the book to end. Also, at the moment, I'm making a roast dinner, I guess. It's currently 7:45, meaning after this I will get in the shower and then probably be bloody hitting the hay because I got work tomorrow. So that's anything that's happening. But book wise, like, because this is the first big book I've read in like such a long time, I kind of don't know what I'm gonna do myself after. It's almost like when you finish a series or a really big game, it's kind of like, well, now what? Like, I remember when I finished like playing Dark Souls, or what's a series? I would say Walking Dead, but technically I'm still watching that, so I can't really say like, oh, when I finished Walking Dead I don't know what. I just got rudely interrupted by my bloody stopwatch. What the hell? Anyway, yeah, I think I was on about my book. I don't really know why I restarted, but I don't know what I'm gonna do. I've got books lined up to read, but they're not gonna be the same, and that's what I don't want. I hope I like all the books that I read, otherwise it will really put me off. Anyway, I'm gonna get this food dished up because I am Marvin. Good morning, Monday. It has snowed again. Whoa. Hello, princesses. Anyway, yes, it has snowed again, or become frosty. But today I actually have to walk to work. Well, get the bus. Meaning I need some protective shoes on my feet because my trainers, my Adidas, do not have any grip. So I have to put my boots on. So it looks like I'm going to work in my boots, which normally make my feet really hurt by the end of the day. I'm going to be in a little bit of pain. But I'm sure I'll be fine. I'll be alright. I'll be fine. And I'm gonna be so cold. I'm so scared. I have been saved by the grace of gods that my manager's picking me up. Now I do not have to walk, so I can put my trainers on. I'll probably have to walk home, but that's fine. Like, you don't have to rush as much then. I am home. I got a lift home, but that will be my last lift for a while because the lady I'm working with has moved to another shop, so I'm now all by myself at work except for my volunteers. So I'm actually a little bit nervous about it. Like, I'm gonna be fine, but I don't know, like, knowing everything like specific with the job and training my volunteers, like it's a little bit scary. I am kind of like looking forward to maybe like working alone though. Like, I do quite like just having the time to myself. So we'll see how it goes. I mean, if it goes bad, then I've got no choice. Like, get worried that everything's gonna go downhill when it's just me, and not even the fact of like things that I'm doing, like sorting, hanging, like that people aren't gonna come in and it's gonna look like I'm a bad impression on the shop. That's what I worry about, because I feel like that's a lot of what I was picked on with my old job, even though like I can't help if people don't come in. But I am doing a little bit of a clean up. Kieran's working away at the moment, so I'm taking the time to like clean and sort things out. I'm only going to be doing it for about an hour because I don't want to be, you know, using my whole evening to clean. Like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. So I've already done a little bit. I've fed the dogs, haven't I? You guys have been fed. They don't care. They want more food because they're gannets. So I'm gonna clean up and then I don't know. Oh my god, it's almost 6:30. I'm gonna get started. Okay, bye. Hey, I'm currently laying on my floor. My stomach, my back hurts so bad. So I was hoping this would help. Kind of does, but. I should get home now. Okay, I ate my food. I had a soup that my nan made, and I'm gonna show you this because I think it's very funny. But I had Sunday dinner yesterday, and it was like a chicken wrapped in bacon joint, and I had loads left over, so I made the biggest toast dip ever had in my life. Applesauce, pickled red cabbage, the meat, stuffing, and cheese. Those 5 ingredients. I couldn't show you because I ate it too quick. But then I still had that chunk of meat left, and I was like, I'm gonna fucking, you know. And I didn't. So now I just have a fucking lump of meat left. And what am I supposed to do with it? I can't just chuck it in the bin. I might stick some googly eyes on it and keep it as a pet or something. I'm not too sure yet. I just had a look. Well, I just let the dogs out for a pee. It's coming up to 11 o'clock at night. It's -4 degrees outside, guys. How am I supposed to live? Morning. I'm sat before work, absolutely anxious, out of my mind, feeling like I'm gonna throw up. And it's just because I have to get the bus. But I think it's because I'm getting the bus and I know that I'm alone today, except for one volunteer, so like, I don't know. But it's making me feel like really sick. I'm so nervous. I'm literally leaving in like 4 minutes. Just taking deep breaths and trying not to think about it too much. I did find a car last night and I really want it. I find it really hard to go forward with these things without someone telling me that it's okay. Buying a car, I have to like let people know and they're like, oh yeah, that sounds good, and then I will do it. I can't just go and do it because what if I do it wrong? You know, it's the same with the house. Like, I've had to have a lot of pushing because I'm too scared. I'm too scared for it. Like, I've not done it enough to just do it. But I bet I've been running for like 4 minutes, haven't I? So I bet I'm going to be late. So I'm going to sit and watch my clock a bit more. Look at that. That's crazy. Look at me. I'm all ready to leave. Thinking my bus would be like 10 minutes round the corner. It's fucking another 20 minutes. I'm just stood here waiting. It's already 5:15. I finished 15 minutes ago. If I had a car, I would be home by now. I am home and you can hear the microwave buzzing. That is because I'm having soup again today, along with another toasty. That's how I eat when Kieran is not here. Like a rebel. Yeah. On another note, my back is so painful at the minute. Like my lower back. I don't know what I've done, but it's just so... It feels like it's... I don't know, like I'm a slinky and I need to be stretched apart. but I don't know what I've done. I don't know if I've slept funny. Like, I've only been at work the past 2 days and it's just been horrible today. Like, it started off fine, but then throughout the day I noticed that it was hurting, so I was trying to like sit down a bit more or stretch it, and it's not really worked. So I think I'm gonna have like a really, really hot shower and see if that like eases my muscles a bit. But I used to have really bad problems with my back when I was a bit younger, so I'm hoping that's not gonna happen again, because I don't need one thing after another. Also, and my toasty popped as well. I have some cool news. Hopefully, on Thursday, I'll be going to look at a car. And I have it in my mind that I'm going to be buying it. So, hopefully I get a car on Thursday. If so, my first trip is going to be to Costco. Although I'll get the car at like 5:30, 6 at night. So I won't be able to go to Costco for a while. But like, that is in my diary. All right, I've got to show you this. So this is my toasty. Where the hell was my cheese pull? I had a mad one yesterday. No, I'm fuming. It's making me look like a mug. Believe me though, I had a wicked cheese pull yesterday. I am showered and I am kind of a little bit dry. I have a headache coming on, so I think what I'm going to do now is pretty much talk to Kieran, because he's working away at the minute, and then go sleep. I'm going to make myself a hot drink, maybe a hot chocolate or a tea or something, and then hit the hay, because that's all I can do, because I got no car. Hello, it's a Wednesday and I didn't start this day, but I am at work and it's about 1:45 and I'm about to make myself more soup. I bought the last remaining bit of soup to work because I was like, Kieran's coming home today, so I don't want to feed him soup because I've had soup and I love soup, so it's okay. Now I'm having more soup. Home time. Hello, I'm walking home and I can't stop thinking about how anxious I am walking because of how slippy it's been. Like this morning, I almost slipped up. Like, I almost proper slipped and slid. Slipped and slid. And I'm walking, and I can't help but like proper stare at the pavement. But like, my heart is just racing. Because I'm like, what if I slip? Can't wait to get a car. I won't have to deal with this. Hopefully. Couldn't be bothered to cook, so we have bacon Big Mac, yips, burgers, and there's some snacks in there. Don't know why the camera quality is so poo, but maybe I will share those selects with Kieran. Oh, starting my day off right with a hot chocolate. It's Thursday, so I'm actually on a day off today. I woke up half an hour ago at 9:30, so I'm getting my sleep, which was actually really nice because I woke up awake, like I couldn't get back to sleep, so I knew that I was ready for the day. And fingers crossed today I will be getting a car if all goes well and the car is all okay. Of course, the only kind of like annoying thing is that I'll be viewing it in the dark because I'm going about 5:30 because that's the only time the person's available. But I'm going with my granddad, so I'll still have an extra pair of eyes. And I've got a lot of things in my head where I'm like, yes, I need to do this, I need to do that. Because the past 3 times I've had a car, something seems to have gone wrong. And it's always something new. So when I got my first car, I had a Vauxhall Corsa. And to fit, that was like fine. And then the battery just died. And then I got like yellow, what is it called? Like mayo on the oil cap, so one of my head gaskets had gone, so then I had to get rid of that. And then after that I got my MR2, which I was very, very, very happy about, because one of my dream cars, I shouldn't have bought it, so it was quite cheap. It was like £1,200. No, was it 18? I think it was £1,800, whatever. I remember literally saying, so I went with my dad and they started the car up and I was like, is it supposed to make that noise? And they're like, yeah. No, it wasn't supposed to make that noise. No, it wasn't. And then I had to get rid of that one. And then I got my Kia. I couldn't, well, I didn't really choose to get rid of my old car, like, that one got fucking smashed into, so. But that also did have problems, so I am learning, annoyingly. It's costing me a lot of money to learn about cars. And, like, I can't just stand there and watch, like, a YouTube video. How is this supposed to work? So fingers crossed, my granddad will give me good directions. Of course, myself is included. And I just hope, because it's cute. It's a Nissan Micra, so it's super cute. Does anyone want a free Christmas tree? It's by the bin, so I'm sure it's good and in good nick. I'm sure there's nothing wrong with it. Rosie seems to love it. Say hello to Norma. Hello, I just thought I would update everyone because the last clip you saw was a very, very poor video of me showing off my new car. So if you watched it, or if not, or whatever, I didn't speak much about it, but I did get into a little car accident last month in December. So my car got written off. I couldn't drive it anymore, so it's been almost a month without not having a car. It wasn't necessarily that big of a deal, but also it is because I work further away now from my last job. My last job was in the same place that I live, whereas now I have to commute. It obviously is cheaper for me to, you know, get public transport and stuff like that, but, you know, there's like other things in life, like going to the shops to get my shopping, getting my 24 cans of dog food every 1.5 weeks that I can't do on foot. I just kept looking for a car and I came across a golden deal for a Nissan Micra, which I now have. Her name is Norma, which I've carried on from the previous owner. She had the car for 9 years and she was like, her name is Norma, and I was like, that is fine. I will name her Norma and she can keep her name. So I now have a little black Nissan Micra and she is very cute, little cutesy car. And I was always a bit funny with Nissan Micras. I always thought they were a bit ugly, but this one just seemed to like, you know, I think it's because she's black, so she's like sleek and gothic. I'm gonna get a little double horns. Actually, no, I can't do that because I work for a church, so I think that would be very inappropriate, so I'll not do that. I will do something else, I don't know, but I'm a bit nervous because where I had my accident is literally like where I work is how I get home, so tomorrow I'll probably be like really anxious, but I think I'll be fine. If it comes to it, I'll just go a different way home, like a really long way home, like really long, but I'm sure I'll be fine. Even if, I don't know, I'm already thinking about it and I'm not at work. It's not even the day. Like, today's Thursday, I'm not at work till Friday. Anyway, I just thought I'd update you that I now have a car. Look, guys, it's freaking snowing. I'm gonna open this one. Look at it. She has a hat on. She's covered in snow already. Yeah, it's coming down. As much as I love snow, I have to drive to work tomorrow, so I'm kind of dreading it, or even more than I was. But it doesn't look like it's setting a lot. You can kind of see all the sludge on the road. It's been snowing for maybe like 3 hours, so fingers crossed, because I think if it got thick enough I'd still have to go to work anyway. I did it, guys. I drove to work. I was a little bit nervous because it's very sludgy out because of the weird like snow sleet yesterday, but I made it. I am a little scared to drive home because that's where my accident happened, but I'm sure it'll be fine. I have to take my time, and I think there's a lot of ways out of it if I don't want to go straight home. I can do like a big detour, but that's a little bit annoying if I do that. But I'm now at work here until 5 o'clock. I do have a parcel to send. I did have another vented parcel in my car, but I shut the arm in the door, so the arm was hanging out as I was driving, so I need to let that dry off. Gypsies! But other than that, I'm gonna work now, because that's what I'm here for, to get that squalor. This part of having a car makes me want to die. With that being said, I am now at work. It is Saturday, so that's that. Tomorrow I am off. And what? Make myself a hot tea because it's so cold in here. You can probably see all the steam from like the tea in the kettle. Obviously it steams anyway because it's hot, but it's extra steamy because of how bloody cold it is in here. Now I've realised since working here I've been drinking a lot more tea, so this is another reason why I really need to go to Costco and get my big hot chocolate pot, because I don't want to be drinking loads of tea, and because the tea is so nice and warm in here that I don't really want to drink my water because it's so cold. I really want to just be warm. I don't know when I'll actually go Costco because I may be off tomorrow, but I don't want to wake up early enough to go because I'd have to get there for 11 so that like I'm early enough that I'm not going to get stuck in a horrible rush. I know, first world problems. Hello, I thought I'd give an update. I am back at home. It's 10 to 8. Me and Kieran had a KFC. Now, I'm about to get real serious, okay? We went to KFC. I got a wicked variety bucket, 6-piece, 2 zinger burgers. And I added 2 large sides with my wicked variety meal deal, yeah? Yeah, gravy and corn on the cob. It then took maybe like 10 minutes for this order. Sorry about that. I heard my dog howling, so I had to go check that out. Where was I about my horrific tragedy of a story? Oh, okay. My tragedy of a story. 2 sides, gravy and corn on a cob. And it took 10 minutes for this order to be done. And now this KFC is never busy. And there's a reason why it's never busy. It's because it's fucking shit. Every time I seem to have a problem with it. But every time I go back, because I love KFC. And I don't want to drive like a long way away to get my KFC, okay? And I never really have it. It's a very rare deal for me to have it. Me and Kieran are sat there and he goes, like the car in front takes about like a minute after he's got his order and we're like, oh, he's checking it. Kieran makes a joke, he's like, oh, I'm going to check mine. And we didn't. We get back. We open up our bag. We have our wicked variety meal with original pieces, fillets, hot wings, 2 fillet burgers, however many bags of chips, 2 corn on the cobs, fucking beans. Oh, what the hell? How am I supposed to eat my KFC with beans? I fucking hate beans. I spent like, what was it, £37. That's like 3 hours work, almost 4 hours work, man. And they didn't give me my food. And I had to pay extra. I paid extra for these sides as well. Like £2.50 extra. I'm fucking fuming. So now I'm going to play some games with Cassidy because I'm off tomorrow. But this might be the end.